Welcome to Board Games Daddy. Finally, I received the 4 commander decks that I was expecting and waiting to open. I was getting message from my online store saying, "Hey, we're trying the best possible way for us to fill all our orders. Please bear with us." But finally, they arrived. So, in the next 4 videos, I'm going to unbox without any special order Elven Council. Wow, Elven Council. What's the name? The Riders of Rohan. Riders of Rohan. The Hosts of Mordor. And food and fellowship. So, yeah, I invite you then to subscribe and check my commander videos because they have a lot of content. And I hope to see you on all these videos. Thank you. And so for today, without any special order, I'm going to pick the Hosts of Mordor, where Sauron is the commander. Wow. Imagining that you have a Sauron card. That looks very strange. This Sauron, it reminds me of someone from a video game with this helmet, like T-shaped helmet. And there's a fire on his head. What the hell is this? And this spiky armor. It looks like the metal just went liquid, assumed this form, and then solidified. So, blue, black, and red. We knew that black was for sure here. The other ones are surprise, at least for me. One king to rule them all. Form your fellowship and battle for the fate of Middle-earth in Magic's definitive multiplayer format. Command Mordor might with Sauron and call forth nightmarish beasts to crush the allied kingdoms. Should your forces of darkness fall, return them from the grave to serve you once more. Okay, back from graveyard. The Dark Lord Sauron, a being of immense power, forged the One Ring in a secret attempt to rule Middle-earth. After being defeated in combat, Sauron's vengeful spirit sought to recover his ring and make his dominion absolute. Wow. I'm going to take more than normal from for these videos because this is full of lore, full of interesting stuff to take a look. So we we have Saruman as well as, oh, would it be the second commander there? Let's see. And Lord of Nazgul, and there's a dragon as well. So we will see all those familiar faces here. Hopefully. Wow. Let's go. So is this going to be a graveyard deck? Okay. So what's inside these things? You have the counter, life counter that no one uses because of the apps, but it has this Elven icon and the Dark Lord icon on this side. Okay, so here we find a collector booster sample pack. So by the time I'm shooting these videos, the One Ring was already found. So no big surprises here, but nonetheless, let's see if we are lucky and still get any of the rings. The serialized rings. I'm almost sure that they did not put any of those good cards in a sample booster. But anyway, we may be lucky here on camera. Let's see, two cards, and I want to keep the shrink, so 2 cards here, and oh, so display of power. That's a display of power, and many partings. So 2 common, shiny common, and a rare. Oh, 1 less rare that I need to acquire. Cool. And then we have the deck, and oh, there he is. My favorite thing about these boxes. We'll go there. So there's some tokens here, some tokens with some special effects, more tokens on the top. You have these commander decks come with these very nice boxes that I love, which I like to save my decks inside. They you can put your deck sleeved as well, so it's very good. It fits those 1000 cards, 2000 card boxes. And what's this here? The reference guide. The reference guide. Sauron, Lord of the Rings. Sauron will to dominate knows no limits. This deck is designed to win the long game. Crush your enemy's armies, then command the most powerful monster in Middle-earth to defeat your opponents. Okay, so command the rules. Nothing new here. And then there it is, Sauron, the first commander. The Dark Lord Sauron is a being of immense power and the greatest source of evil in Middle-earth for many generations. During the Second Age, he took on a disguise and worked with elven smiths to forge the rings of power. Okay, so now we've seen some of this in the Amazon. I've never read the books, but you've seen some of this on the Amazon TV show. Crafting the One Ring in secret. Wielding this ring, Sauron waged a war in Middle-earth for centuries until his defeat on the battlefield. Okay. And his friend is going to be Saruman, as we saw, the White Hands. Saruman was a member of the ancient orders of wizards of the Middle-earth and the leader of the White Council over the centuries. Saruman's power grew along with his jealousy and obsession with claiming the One Ring. When the Dark Lord Sauron returned, he pulled Saruman deeper into corruption. Wow. What was that here? Magicals. Why are Saruman blue? Oh, there's an explanation why. Cool. Sauron and Saruman both demonstrate the callous, selfish purpose of power and devious sources. Their mastery of deception and constant search for powerful magic falls under blue, but the seeds of chaos, destruction, and warfare, marks of red alignment. And the black is because they are selfish as devious sources. So cool. This is so cool, guys. I'm going to make 2-hour videos just looking into this content. This is going to be 2 hours long for the first time because I need to appreciate every little detail that is hidden here on these decks. Wow. And there he is. Sauron. Wow, 8! 8 to cast? Wow. Why is that? When you cast this spell, amass Orcs 5. Mill 5 cards, then return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Amass 5 Orcs. Not sure what amass is. Amass is to put a 5/5 Orc in game. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But it's a good thing for sure. And then you also go to the graveyard and you get a beast in game. Wow, 9/9! I only saw that now. 9/9 and trample. Wow. Whenever a commander and an opponent controls dies, the ring tempts you. Yeah, so there is a mechanic of the ring here. When the ring tempts, you need to look into the ring card that we'll find around here. There should be a ring card, and you need to do what's on the ring card, I guess. Let's see if we can find it together. Wow. That's why it comes in on the late game. Let's see if we can survive until we have 9 mana. Probably have a mana run here. Let's with some cards. Saruman the White Hands. Only 4. Okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, amass Orcs X, where X is that spell mana value. Oh, there it is, amass. Put X ++ counter army you control. It's also an Orc. If you don't control, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you put a token Orc ++1 on X, or you just put tokens on another Orc that you may have. Goblins and Orcs you control have Ward 2, so they are protected against spells. So this guy is the Lord of the Orcs, or the Lord of Goblins. He is putting Orcs and Goblins like crazy. Every time you cast a creature spell, bah! 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 Wow. Oh man. I'm time to catch my breath here with such an excitement. Corsairs of Umbar. So we won't go into all the cards, so I'm just going to focus on the lore here. If we have Monstrosity on the lake. A kraken. There's a kraken. Oh, there was a kraken. There was a kraken that attacked. Yeah, attacked the guys in the first movie when they were walking through the caves. Right? Must be this squid here. Subjugate the hobbits. Who's that guy there? Sam the Wise. Shelob also deserves a card. Shelob, there she is, the legendary spider. Cavern Horn Dragon. Okay, so this is the dragon that keeps the treasure that we see on the Hobbit movies. Maybe that makes sense. Orcish Siege Master, Rampaging War Mammoth. Yeah, there were some mammoths as well in the movies. The Balrog of Moria. Wow. The Balrog. I need to see what the Balrog does. When the Balrog dies, you may exile it. When you do, for each opponent, exile up to one target creature that he controls. When you cycle the Balrog of Moria, create 2 treasure tokens. Okay, so you can also cycle the guy. So I'll die, but I'll take Gandalf with me. Grima. Saruman's footman, Grima. Was this Wormtail? No, Wormtail worked for another king. In the darkness, blind them. Lidless gaze. Lord of the Nazgul. Wow, that's the raids have. You control have protection from ring bearers. Another mechanic here. Moira Scavenger. Summons of Saruman. Too greedy, too deep. Wake the dragon. Relic of Sauron. That's the helmet that they have created for this game. The Black Gate. Decree of Pain. Languish. The living that's a weird black framing here. It's different. The Living Death. Reanimates. That's a classic, I think. Blasphemous Act. Even the artwork, they are all different so far. Inferno Titan. I guess they are all based on Lord of the Rings. But I don't know that many cards to be able to judge that accurately. But if I see some card that I already recognize, I will change my mind. Scourge of the Throne. So this is going to be dragons and the Siege Gang Commander, Treasure Neighbor, Hostage Taker, Notion Thief, Choke Estuary, Desolated Lighthouse, Dragon Skull Summit, Drowned Catacomb, Foreboding Rains. Okay, so many terrains. Sulphur Falls. I guess these names are well known already. Underground River. Treason of Isengard. Okay, so this is a unique card here. Bitter Downfall. Okay, so some cards are from Tales of Middle-earth, indeed. Maybe, yeah. So not all cards are unique for Commander. They are getting some from the main set. Troll of Khazad-dûm, Voracious Fellbeast, Fear Inscription, Green Schnapp, Brash Instigator, Okay, Denial. That's a very weird Sauron. I still think the same. Boon the Wish Giver, yes, giving the rings to all of them. Consider Deep Analysis. They are facing the Kraken again. Fact or Fiction? Wormtongue. That's Wormtongue there. Forbidden Alchemy. Feed the Swarm. I need to put down this because it's becoming very heavy on my hand. Merciless Executioner. Revenge of Ravens. Anger. Faithless Looting. The Mouth of Sauron. The Mouth of Sauron. Oh, this guy appears in the movie as well. That's the one with the ugly teeth, right? that came to negotiate with Aragorn, and then Aragorn just cuts his head off. Look differently, but Goblin Crater Maker, Gutter Snipe, Shiny Impetus, Drill of Possibility, the Arcane Signet, Basalt Monolith, Commander Sphere, Everflowing Chalice, Mind Stone. What's that? That's a strange art. What's that? That's a what the heck? I don't. So that's a different artwork from Mind Stone indeed, but that's a globe on where the hat should be, and there's a Soul Ring. The Power Stone Command Tower. I was expecting Command Tower, like the tower for Sauron, right, or Saruman. Crumbling Necropolis, Evolving Wilds, always the same. Field of Ruin, Path of Ancestry, the Rogue's Pass, that's a Shire. Okay, now the terrains: island, swamps, thematic swamps or not, mountains. What's that blue thing? Is it ice or mithril? And that's it. Cool. That's the most amazing deck for Lord of the Rings. And then we have the tokens. Let's take a look at the tokens. Maybe the ring is here, or the token card for the ring. So there's the hard plastic thing, the orc army that you need to amass, food token for the spider, goblin, the dragon, big dragon, treasure, and there it is, the ring. Okay, so before going to the ring, let me just, it snaps. What happens here? So rate, so many rates. And what happens with this ring thing? Okay, so this is supposed to, for me to take it off, right? As the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the ring if you don't have one. The ring. Then you choose a creature you control, and that creature remains the ring bearer. The ring can tempt you even if you don't control a creature. The ring gains its abilities in order from top to bottom. Once it gains an ability, it has that ability for the rest of the game. Each time the ring tempts, you must choose a creature you control, if you control one. Each player can have only one emblem named the ring and only one ring bearer at a time. Okay, so you can have multiple rings. Your ring bearer is legendary and cannot be blocked by creatures with greater power. Okay, so I guess this comes top to bottom maybe. When there be ring bearers attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. When your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature controls sacrifice it at the end of the combat, so it gains that touch. Whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. Oops, it just snapped. Okay, so this is really intended to do that. Okay, I haven't read anything about the ring, but so cool. I would prefer to have the ring rather than this token, but as the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the ring. Where's the emblem named the ring? Is this thing? The ring, yeah, the ring. The ring. If you don't have one, then your emblem gains its next ability, and you choose a creature you control to become the ring bearer. So I guess it starts. Your ring bearer is legendary, and then whenever your ring bearer is this, maybe. Okay. I think that's it. Right, so this was Lord of the Rings Commander deck, the Hosts of Mordor. So as you've seen in the introduction, if you want to see the other ones, check the channel or just wait for the next videos and leave a like, subscribe. It really helps me to grow this community and be able to bring more content for all of you. So thank you for that. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.